How's it going, everybody? I just got out of the theater. I went to see Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and I wanted to give just a quick review. I don't know how quick this thing's going to go. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm going to give you my thoughts either way. So let's get to it. So first off the bat, I did not like this as much as the first Black Panther, but I will say that I enjoyed this. I had a good time with it. Uh, it's a very long movie. It does definitely drag quite a bit. However, I definitely did really enjoy this movie. I had a good time with it. Uh, the absence of Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa was certainly missing. There's just no way around that. They did the best they could. I think they did the best they could considering, they decided not to recast him, which I think was the right decision. The more I think about it, I think that was the right decision. I know people are going to disagree, but I understand where people are coming from. There are certain characters that, I hate the idea of a movie being continued in their universe, based around their character and somebody else playing that character. A good example that I can come up with is The Crow. I would hate for anyone else to play Eric Draven in a continued universe following that amazing movie that came out in the 90s. But yeah, guys, this is a pretty good movie. I like I said, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think all the acting in the movie was really good, especially Angela Bassett. She was phenomenal. Stella never lost her groove. I'm telling you, she killed it, and she definitely deserves an Oscar nomination for sure. I mean, she absolutely killed this performance. Awesome, just awesome. And Letitia Wright as Shuri, I think that's how you say her name. She was, she was pretty good. I didn't really like her all that much in the first Black Panther movie. It is what it is, man. She was fine. And you have Riri Wilson, her introduction into this movie. She's of course Ironheart. That's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer that Ironheart is in this movie. No problems at all with her. Didn't like the suit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really like the suit, but the character didn't bother me. I might give the Disney Plus show a chance, but yeah, I thought she was fine. I like what they did with the Black Panther in this movie. I think that was the best thing they could have done, for sure. Besides possibly recasting, but I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad they didn't. This movie also pays tribute to Chadwick Boseman in such a wonderful way. T'Challa, the original Black Panther. This movie does a great job of paying tribute to him and his legacy, which was unfortunately just very short-lived. But he did a lot, and he accomplished a lot in his short time as T'Challa. The CGI definitely a step up from the first movie, which had some terrible CGI. Like, there's a lot of good to take away from the first Black Panther movie, but the CGI in that movie was awful. It really was. It was very bad. And this one, the CGI is definitely up to par with what you would expect from an MCU movie. And I don't know. Some of the CGI nowadays in MCU movies doesn't look all that great because they're doing so much. But it looked really good here. And something that I really appreciated about this movie is that there wasn't a whole lot of humor. This was a very serious movie. Now there were some attempts at humor, certainly, but it fell flat with me. I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple of times where I chuckled, and Baku, always gets a good chuckle out of me. But yeah, I wasn't big on the humor that was in this movie. But there wasn't a whole lot. There really wasn't. There wasn't a whole lot of humor, and that was refreshing. I like when the MCU, you know, gets away from their formula a little bit, and this movie definitely got away from the formula quite a bit, and not too much, but quite a bit. The action, solid action. Not the greatest action I've ever seen, but solid action. Can't complain about it. Um, you know, I definitely thought the overall story was interesting. They spent a little too much time on Martin Freeman's character, Ross. I don't know. That was a bunch of unnecessary mumbo jumbo that didn't need to be in the movie. And all it's there for was to further something along, down the road, the MCU in Phase 5. It wasn't necessary. And there was a really cool cameo in this movie. Not going to tell you who it was, but it definitely caught me off guard. I did not expect that to be who they brought back. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to see that character return. Then you have the character Namor, who was essentially the villain in this movie, and one of the MCU does have a villain problem. They don't do villains the best in the world for the most part, but Namor, not bad, not a bad villain. I enjoyed what they did with the character. I know some people are up in arms because they kind of went away from the source material with Namor, but I mean, they kind of had to do it. I get why they did it, and it's fine. I have no issues with it. I really don't have any connections to the comics when it comes to Namor, so just give me a good movie with a good character or a good villain, whatever, and I mean, it works. It works. But yeah, my only real negative for the movie is that it's long. It's really long. It drags. I definitely found myself getting bored at points. I think I fell asleep for maybe maybe a minute, if not. Maybe it probably wasn't that long. I just found myself like zoning out during one part of the movie, and I was like, well, this is just making me sleepy, and it did. It made me really sleepy. I don't know if I was necessarily bored. It just, I don't know. Maybe it was the scene itself that made me sleepy. I don't know. But the thing is, I never really felt bored. I really didn't. I didn't feel bored in this movie. I had a good time with it. Definitely had a good time with it. There's only one after credit scene. It's a mid credit scene, so don't worry about sticking around past the mid credits. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. I enjoyed it. Had a good time. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, I had a good time. No complaints really, just the runtime. Felt that it was too long, and it. I guess it did feel a little jumbled up at parts, but it's cool. That's where I'm at. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, I'm Blake, and y'all have a good one.